Thank God you're all right. How did you get here?
It wasn't easy. At least I haven't had any more episodes.
I wish I could say the same.
Hey, I think I might have found us some transportation.
This thing gonna run?
Only one way to find out.
Shit!
What are you doing? Answer me.
Howdy guys, it's the Dallerfin'd crustacean, back at it again with another Evil Within video. And like I said in the previous video, this chapter starts off with a minor boss fight. He's not too hard. I always started off with one shot with the good revolver. Sorry, I can't remember what it's called. You really don't need to use all these bullets. I normally don't, but I just wanted to get through this as fast as possible because there is one move that he can do that where he puts down 2 of his claws. Oh, and by the way, that's it. Now that he's let go of the train, that's it for this portion. He'll come back later, but that was it. There's this move that he does where he puts both of his, like, arms on the bus, and I don't think there's any way to avoid that. And obviously, because there's no way to avoid it, you die because you're on Akumu difficulty. But yeah, I just shoot him with a really strong pistol, and then I kill his little worm babies with the exploding bolt, and then that's it for phase 1. And now we have, like, a little intermission. This part, isn't too bad. I wouldn't say it's actually, like, possible to, like, memorize where everybody comes from. You just gotta kind of react as you see them come.
Now what?
Sebastian, they're above us. Watch out, we've got dynamite. One down.
I really wish that barrel had stayed up there and burned this guy. That would have saved me a lot of trouble. I think most of what I do as they keep coming is I just shoot the regular like bolts at them just to keep them back away from me. Especially the guys that have like the dynamite, because oof, the dynamite and the Molotovs, they have so much. That was good. That guy caught fire because the guy next to him that I bolted was carrying a Molotov and he dropped it when he got hit with the bolt. But yeah, the guys with the Molotovs and the dynamite, they're actually your biggest issue right now. Because they do actually hop down from that ledge and start trying to climb onto the bus.
Get to cover. They're shooting from above.
It's a good thing I have my sniper upgraded because I'm glad they decided to throw that Molotov at Joseph and Kidman, because if they had decided to throw it at me, I had no idea it was even coming. I would have died. But yeah, it's a good thing I have my sniper upgraded so that they only take one shot pretty much no matter where I shoot them. Yeah, and it's good to hit the Molotov guys when they're like next to somebody, because them dropping their bottles is so strong. Like, look at that. That killed both of them. I get so lucky here. Like, yeah, and now I'm gonna speed this up because around here I can just like wait it out until the cutscene triggers, and then we can get the heck out of here. I remember thinking that this section was super difficult. I used to think that it was the hardest part in the whole game when I was first playing Akumu, or even first playing the game on normal difficulty, but it's not bad. And that's the end of the section now that we've hit the cutscene. Not bad at all.
That was a close one.
So now we're just gonna wait for the bus to drive out of here. That guy's just gonna watch us leave. Be real nice about not shooting us. So now I'm pulling out the good weapon again, which, like I said, I wouldn't even bother wasting these bullets here. I'm wasting a lot more than I remember using. But the spider's about to come back here any second. Yeah, there he is. And then now, just go ahead and shoot him in the face, I guess. Oh, so I think I'm only gonna use one bolt. You know, if you shoot this exploding bolt as soon as the little worm babies come out, I think the exploding bolt does do some damage to him. And you see now I'm done using the the good revolver. See, so there's this attack which is really easy to avoid. But then there's one where he does 2 arms, I think it is. He either does it with 2 arms, or he goes ahead and he does like the 1 arm, but he puts it behind you and then he drags it to the front. I can't remember which it is, but either way, I think there's one attack that I don't know how to avoid. Hell, maybe it actually is unavoidable, but there we go again. Not too bad of a fight. That's it. That's the boss fight. That's why I say it's kind of a boss fight, not really. Kind of a mini boss. I mean, you don't even kill him directly. You just fight him off the bus twice and then that's it.
Joseph.
I've got a theory. We seem to be moved around an awful lot. Almost as if by someone's will. So it's nearly impossible to get any sense of the geography around here. But the light, Beacon Mental Hospital, it's always in the distance. This thing you found me hooked up to, I've seen it in more than one place.
Yeah, so have I. It seems like it's the same exact one, but it's hard to be sure.
The thing that I've noticed is that each time I run across one, I seem to be closer to the lighthouse. It could be a coincidence, but like I said, it seems as if there is some intelligence behind it.
So you figure we ought to cut to the chase and just head straight for the hospital?
Exactly.
Nice work, Detective.
The right side looked like it led more directly toward the hospital.
Joseph, no! Just get us out of here.
There's an ambulance there. There might be some kind of first aid. I'll go.
No, I'll do it. Don't let any of them on board.
I feel so bad for Joseph. Like, Sebastian doesn't really understand what's going on, but Joseph is completely out of the loop, and he just gets everything handed to him every time he turns a corner. He's just struck with something new. First it was like getting turned into one of the haunted on several occasions, and then it was like having the feeling of depression and wanting to harm himself, and then oh yeah, and what I'm doing here, I'm just like grouping everybody. They'll all group around this one explosion, and I'm gonna make it even bigger with an exploding bolt. And that's basically all I'm doing here. But yeah, poor Joseph. I really like Joseph. And Kidman's the only one that knows exactly what's going on. And that's why Sebastian kind of doesn't like, kind of talks to her ugly because his like his detective alarm be going off in his head. He can tell that something's up with Kidman, that she's hiding something. And he's right. She is hiding something. She knows everything that be going on right now. So now these guys all have guns. That's why I'm not just approaching them willy-nilly like. So now that he's approached the gas canister, I should be shooting it here any second. I don't know why I was taking so long. I guess I was worried that he wasn't close enough. But those barrels have a pretty good area of effect. That was so close. I almost stepped into that stupid trap. So now there's just one more guy, but I wasn't gonna risk it. He's standing on the other side of the truck. I think I just go ahead and shoot the barrel as I can see it, because I don't want. Yeah, so he's standing right next to the barrel, so I'm gonna come over here and just shoot the barrel, and then that'll be it. Boom. Then we go grab the IV bag, and that's it. I was still going slow there just to make sure that he did get burned. Now this next part is gonna look a lot more intimidating than it actually is. You see, they have this huge car gun pull up, and then they're gonna have a ton of guys just like standing behind him. So yeah, like I was saying, this part looks a lot more intimidating. You're just gonna need to place a nice, clean sniper shot. Boom. To that guy, and then just grab one flash bolt. If you don't have one, craft one, and you can literally just run past all of these guys. There's like 7 or 8. Jeez Louise. Okay, so you have to climb up the bus. For some reason, he can climb up the bus, but not the car. That was kind of stressful.
Shit. Let's get out of here fast.
So now we have this driving section. That was so unlucky. Did you see that one guy that just spawned in? So there's a trophy here for not hitting any of them, and I didn't even notice that I hit that one guy because I'm trying to get that trophy, but then I hit that one guy. I was like, okay, I'll just hit everybody. But that first guy that spawned in, that was super unlucky. That would have negated the trophy anyway. I got it later, so it doesn't matter, but tried to get it on my first try. So now we get to see the Keepers again. This is basically the Keeper chapter. So just like Keeper 7 had like the... I mean, just like how Chapter 7 had the Keeper's introduction with the boss fight, well, this whole chapter kind of revolves around the Keepers and their traps that they set. I think they're the ones that make those stupid little razor Roombas. Because there's a lot of those razor Roombas in this chapter. Now we're just gonna go ahead and collect everything that we can see before we move on. Oh, so there's like a trophy for collecting like everything in the game. You know, almost every game does that. And I was trying to get the trophy, and I was sweating balls because I had gotten everything. But it kept saying that I didn't have the trophy, and I didn't know why. And it turns out that in the last chapter, when I did that gate skip, instead of going and collecting the keys, all I needed to do was collect those keys, because they consider those keys to be part of the items that you need to pick up for a trophy. I felt so stupid, but at the same time, when I finally figured it out, that was the thing I was missing, I was so happy that I had finished that. There's a... This room up here is pretty difficult, but
Is that acid?
you're gonna see me use a new strategy that I had never used before. Because usually I come through here, and I try and take everybody out with stealth, or I just go ahead and waste a lot of bullets. Mostly just try and use stealth. The area that I'm talking about is actually a little bit later, but
Jesus.
it's the first area that we're gonna come
So
to.
much damage. Is that a subway sticking out of the ground?
Yeah, but look how it's positioned. If we can get over there, we might be able to use it to get across.
Let's just concentrate on getting out of here.
Take your time, Sebastian, like you always do. I mean, it's not like you didn't just feel the elevator move under you. I think Joseph could have made that jump.
I think I see another way down. I'll meet you on a lower level.
Especially if he'd climbed down the ladder and then made the jump from the ladder. He definitely could have done it.
Damn it. First Kidman, now...
So here comes the room I was talking about. I usually stealth this area, but I actually learned that you can do something super risky but super fast. I was actually very pleasantly surprised that I was able to pull it off. So there was a fade there because this is actually my second attempt at this. So first you want to just get this guy to see you. But don't stand too long because he has a gun. Get him to run into the... Yep. Get him to run into the little exploding wire. Sometimes he dies, sometimes he doesn't. He didn't die for me, obviously. Go ahead and get the Rubik clone over there, or else he'll enter that room. And so you need to do it before he enters the room, or else he won't hear the bottle. Then, since everybody's gathered over there, throw another one over there, and they'll hear it because they'll be close enough. Now I'm just waiting a little bit because I think they've all gone over there, and now I'm just running. And that's literally it. That's literally all we do. That explosion that you heard, there's one guy laying down with a bunch of the exploding arrows attached to his body. And I just walked past him and he exploded. But you see that? Nobody's even chasing me. And then we hit the checkpoint right here. But you're gonna see another fade really fast. So there's a fade. So I had no idea. I didn't remember there being a guy just randomly coming around the corner. I was trying to be quiet because I know there's a keeper over there. I really did not remember just a random enemy being down here, so he killed me, which is why you saw a fade. Now you see the keeper setting up his little traps, thinking he's so smart. That's so gross, but so intimidating how he's just nonchalantly dragging around a corpse on the end of his hammer. And we're gonna grab this key up here. You could have shot that key upstairs, but obviously since I was running through, wasn't gonna have time to do that. It's pretty cool that you can get it either from upstairs or down. These traps must be pretty sophisticated because they all take quite a while for Sebastian to dismantle. Especially these acid traps. That was so many rats. You know, I think I've only seen like one rat in my life. I mean, not that I'm complaining, it's just like you always see so many like rats and mice in like movies and stuff like that. But no matter where I am, if I'm in the like dingiest town or dingiest building, I've never seen one.
No, not that way. No.
Haven't you figured it out yet?
Oh, he loves tormenting others. Has to let them know he has the upper hand.
Lays out the bait, gets his victim all worked up. His unholy traps.
When it was happening to me, I could see what was going on. I could see it, but I couldn't turn back. I had to know. I had to know the truth, and he knew it.
Detective Castellanos.
Lady, level with me. Am I going crazy?
If one wishes to survive, one would do well to consider who they trust.
It's kind of funny how she says if you want to survive, you got to consider who you trust after Sebastian asks if he's going crazy. Sebastian doesn't care about who he can trust. He cares if he can even trust himself. What is going on? I forgot where I was supposed to go, apparently. Now we're gonna run to Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen here in a second, but it's gonna be literally Hell's Kitchen. You can actually just run past this guy. But don't miss the vent like I did. How I didn't die there is beyond me. How I missed the vent is also beyond me, but whatever.
Joseph?
So here is Hell's Kitchen. Look at poor Joseph getting chased all over the place. Believe it or not, this is my first time through here. So I go ahead and place a electric bolt over there because one of those Roombas is gonna immediately drive into it. One less Roomba is one less Roomba. And there's another Roomba down right off the bat, so that's 2 gone. Now I'm just slowly and cautiously making my way through here, hoping that one of those stupid Roombas doesn't come hit me. Be careful about those spikes. And be careful about the fire. Now place another one because those Roombas are gonna come after you. They're like a freaking magnet while you're disabling this stupid acid trap. And there you go. That looked so easy, but I promise you're gonna get so unlucky. Just because I was lucky on this run, me getting it off on the first try, doesn't mean it hasn't taken me like 10, 15 tries in the past due to bad luck. This is like a little mini boss fight, much more intimidating than when we fought them in Chapter 7, but I just go ahead and start by throwing off two grenades. And it kills him. And then the Roomba's gonna come to life, so I just shoot an electric bolt, but the Roomba did not pass into it because I missed my shot. Whew. Good thing that I have had that electric bolt there, because geez, if I had it placed it any further back, that Roomba would have clipped my toes and Sebastian would have keeled over. I think you just have to kill 3 of them. So we've killed 2 of them. I'm just waiting for the next one. Yep. Now freeze bolt. I wait till they move because if you didn't see me play Chapter 7, there was an instance where one spawned and I immediately shot him and he was taking more bullets than he was supposed to, so I wait for them to move just to avoid anything like that happening. But yeah, once again, that's a pretty difficult section that looked really easy.
God damn it.
This part's always so weird. They make you wait
Fuck.
they make you wait in this dark screen for so long. So I think that my game freezes sometimes when I get here. There we go. Pretty sure that was everything. I'm pretty sure that's the full chapter. Look at me freaking out because I can't grab the key. There we go. I hate when you open like a door like I did a second ago, like those cabinets and they're empty in games. Give me like a bag of crap. I don't care. I just want to open and have something there. Because sometimes I play games and like you open everything and you find like one thing every like 50 crates you open. It's like, give me the worst item in the game. I don't care. Just give me something. Fill it with a rock that I can throw. I don't know.
Leslie can go home? Can take the train all the way home?
No, Leslie. Not today.
You'll protect me?
Yes, that's my job.
Good, good, good. When I get home, they'll be surprised.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry.
Stop.
You don't understand. You don't know what he'll become.
I do. I've seen it.
You don't understand what Ruvik is after.
So tell me, what is he after?
He's after Leslie.
What, he needs to finish his science project?
Don't patronize me. I have orders. I can't let him have this boy. Leslie is the only one he can...
How many times do I have to say poor Joseph? Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all. Bye.